call it? Real-time watercolor painting. Well, anyway, our usual process these days is start with this flower here. It's coming nice, and then we're gonna hit this, and you know, as usual, the the whole thing going on here is late for work, so I got up at 5 a.m. Thought, wow, this is gonna be highly productive day. I'm just gonna run over there and jump into the painting, and then kaboom! 5 hours, 6 hours goes by. Okay. Anyway, I don't even want to warm up with that because it's going so nicely. Let's find something new to warm up on. What could be? Here is a pad of Arches cold press, 7x7. Uh, Here's a glass. We could do a glass. How about a glass on top of a flower photo? Okay, let's do that. Now, unfortunately, the scene you're seeing in the camera here is not what I'm seeing, but not much to do about that, I don't think. So, anyway, what are we going to do? How are we going to approach this? How about if we take some of our not excessively clean water and put some water on the thingy. And I guess we're getting water on our thing too. Okay, so that's cool. Just to get it damp, you know. I just wasn't feeling the paint right on dry paper this morning. I don't know why. And then I'm just gonna try to grab a green that doesn't look anything like that green, but that's a good starting point. Shake some of this, put the heck on there. That's kind of nice. So I'm gonna mix that with some yellow, and let's grab the yellow palette, which is a bunch of yellow paint. I forgot what this one is. I have a feeling that's Artist Loft, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's good. We got green. What I'm gonna start is the all right, let's see. This is the approximate angle I'm looking at. See right there? So what I'm gonna start with is this green that's right back here. We're gonna try to get the green that's through the glass, and we're gonna try to leave the ellipse like right there. So here goes. I'm gonna put the thing back. Just wanted to show what we're trying to do, but I guess it's better not to be holding the camera. All right, so like I said, we're doing that little thing that's like up there. It's the negative space behind the petal, which is a leaf. So let's just get that going. Okay, looks good. And then down here, okay, looks good. And then there's another leaf right here. I'm gonna try to get that started, and this would be good a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna put some blobs down there. And then right here, this is gonna be the outside of the glass right there. Okay. And there's another petal right there. You know, a lot of times, I mean, I never do it, but a lot of, you know, folks, even the professionals, they would draw this first with a pencil. I don't really, I'm just not feeling that right now. Maybe next year, or I don't know, or tomorrow, I'm not sure. All right, that looks good. And, okay, so this right here is the line of the glass, and then the top's gonna be like up here. I guess we're very much off center. I'm gonna try to get this little leaf that's right there. since I have this light paint here. And then down here, right there, that is going to be the rim of the glass coming down here. So here I just want this to sort of, this is a lighter leaf. So, okay. And I guess I'm going to just continue this leaf up here. And there is a, what do you call it? What do you call it when it's like a diffusion due to the glass that that makes a that, you know, affects the shape. Like the leaf is here, and then because of the I forget what you call that. The I don't know. Something about the glass. It cuts into the thing and makes two images. Whatever. Seems to the term is escaping me now. Okay. All right, looking good. And then here we said this is light. That's why now we got just some water here. And let's see. I guess it really goes up here also. And then there's going to be yellow. And then really the glass, I'm just going to do a little hint of where this glass is. It's like around here. This would be the top too. I mean, I'd really, what the heck's going on here? And composition, not even close to a composition. Anyway, I'm going to grab some yellow here. And it's not actually that yellow. I should get like cadmium yellow for that. Okay, let's go here. Looks good. I'm going to grab a Hansa yellow, get a different kind of yellow happening. Well, this looks terrible, but remember, we're doing a warm-up here, right? So, okay. Oh, great. All right, good. Looks like one of those angels, you know, that look weird. They have 5 eyes and wings and all that. Okay, that, this. And that's why you might be reluctant to use your best paper. It's coming out looking weird. All right, anyway, let's try to get this. Okay, I feel warmed up. Now let's hit this. Okay, and now I'll get some of that bold yellow we just had and It's looking really good, I think, but anyway, let's see, come right here. Let's get some of these flowers looking good, surprisingly. Okay. And I'm gonna try to just remove some of this right here. Okay, that's good. Okay, the actual glass still sitting here, so I'm gonna actually be painting from life, not this photo, because there's just a lot more fun stuff happening in the actual glass, which is, you know, under there. Sorry, you can't see that either. Here is the, let's see, and my, you know, flower is really wilted. Um, Trying to see where I had it. Anyway, well, this area here had a highlight, which was like a backwards C, which I don't really seem to see today, but whatever. Anyway, moving right along. Try to get a blue gray. So there, this should be good. All right, that looks good. Go to the tester. Perfect. Okay, here goes. I want to, we have this warm color here. I want it to go darker right there. Looks good. Let's try to come right here. Oh wow, that's starting to look very glassy. That I don't know, but you know, we gotta be laying down some paint here, right? Really don't know about that one, but okay, I want to get here is like a triangle. That looks good. Over here, this could come out a bit. And let's go here also. And then we want to get slightly more blue in that gray. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I'm also in a big hurry here. Let's try to get this. And I don't really want to go on top of the leaf. Okay. And this we want to blend it out. It's not really enough paint to blend. Okay, not bad. And now here, it's got a highlight coming down right there. Just gonna come here, try to leave that highlight. And up here, I'm going to actually grab a little green for that gray, go gray green, and I just want to make a triangle right here. probably could put some more gray on top of that later, but just as like an underpainting, I suppose. And what is here? Just come right there a little bit. Just sort of pull this existing paint around. And this, I think, would be good like as a highlight. I'm just gonna rub that with like this. Okay, that looks more like a highlight. And then try to just get a edge of the glass. That looks good. Doesn't quite look as round as the. There, that's better. Okay, look at it. That looks great. All right, going places now. And try to get the bottom here. Still, I'm just trying to make it a little bit more round to match that side, and that looks really great. I don't like this yellow anymore. I'm gonna see if we can get to, let's see, green, I guess, but I'm gonna see if we can like get that a lot lighter just to make it a lot more subtle. And that's much lighter. Later on, we're gonna do like a pretty heavy shadow right under there, but I don't think this is the time to be doing that. All right, meanwhile, let's get a highlight right here, just because I don't really like the way this giant blue blotch is looking. All right, that's better. All right, cool. Going places. Now let's get on to the main event because I'm late for work. So time to hit the Little French Village. So our last like hour and a half, we were trying to add development there. We were always putzing around and trying to refine this. One major project was I didn't like this whole thing looking like a rectangle of green roughage, and so we were trying to punctuate the big green rectangle by just erasing this area. So it's a good place to start there, and it's not really working, but it is an improvement anyway. So let's see, what's missing from here, which we see in here, is this verve of, this color and that color. So I don't quite have like this color here. I think there's a lot more red than the one we are using. Oh, someone gave a thumbs up. That's wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna just try and go, I guess I'm gonna try to get a nice orange, clay tile roof color. That one looks pretty good. I don't know if it really matches, but we've got to get stuff going in here. Let's see. How about we just come on? Let's see what that does. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Not great, but good. And how about like right here? I'm gonna pull up a lot of that paint in a minute. Make it a lot more subtle. Okay. Looks okay, nice. And then I guess right here would be a good place. All right, that is looking good there. Wow, look at that. Let's try up here. We're probably lighter now. Yes, got a nice lighter. Now let's try to lean into yellow. This is starting to look very nice right there, gosh darn it. How do they do it? I was hoping that after all the very tedious work we have been doing, that suddenly things are going to start looking nice. I don't know. Maybe this is that moment. And this right here, we're going to get some of that one tone. That looks good. And what about right there? I never liked that little green thing we had, that shape that was right there. Okay, not bad. And this is definite, say, like, I need to be yellow right here. First, I'm going to try to disintegrate some of that red that's there, because I like this whole thing to get to the yellow kind of that looks good. It looks very painterly, I guess, but I don't know if it's exactly what we were hoping for right there. I gotta get the, just grab a more pure yellow. Okay, good. I put some right there. And I hate to be using the same color all over the place, but I'm gonna put some right there. Looks good. This is good. This right here, it was very early in the project. We were painted these dark browns, trying to get something going, like more or less out of frustration, and we wish it could be lighter. I would blot that up too. Let's go here a little bit. All right, things are really popping in this little French village. Let's just have a real good look there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely turning into the the appearance of a bunch of houses from our reference. So anyway, that was it. Today we tried to refine this. What did we do? We did the left side of the glass. Yesterday we did the right side of the glass, or are looking glassy in here. That was like this originally, and the flower after 5 days is not quite as perky as it was. The oh excuse me. And then we also tried the um, the clear glass on top of the something like that, and that was what that is, which we used as the warm up today. So a lot of fun, and thanks everyone who came by. Wow, 23 minutes. How about that? And the French Village, it could be a masterpiece or a masterful bunch of baloney. We're not sure yet which, but we'll see y'all next time.